Maresca might regret this, but you know what? Let us look at it in another direction, because you see, sometimes a company might hire someone out of emergency to come and solve an immediate crisis, but immediately that crisis settle down again, what will happen is that you see that person now, his needs or his original purpose will immediately disappear, but that does not mean that that person is not good at his job. No, that's not what it means. Instead, it means that the situation that required his expertise no longer existed, because right now, that is exactly what is happening at Manchester City. Now come with me, let me give you the full story. Now, there's something that has happened in Manchester City right now, like some departures that has happened, that so many people are like, why is this happening? Why would they allow it to happen? Because to them, especially one of those departures, they feel that this guy did not ask to leave. This guy is not even concerned with the signings you are making, competition. So why you are like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Because they now feel that, in fact, at some point, he was begging Maresca that, trying to convince Maresca that, see, Maresca, I have what it takes to stay at Manchester City. Don't sell me. I want to stay. He's trying to convince Maresca. But Maresca did not really he didn't really look at this guy and be like, no, just go, go, go. And so many City fans are like saying that, why are you allowing this guy go? Because they believe that he's a good passer of the ball. He stabilizes this team. But why are they allowing him to go? Now, let me explain, give you the full breakdown of the full story. Now, if you look back at January 2025, what happened was that, you see, Manchester City were in serious crisis. Like, Manchester City went on a run without winning games at all. Like, they were struggling massively. And it was more like if Pep Guardiola has lost his touch completely. But now, there came the January transfer window. And Manchester City was like, come on, we cannot continue in this direction anymore, because the way things are going, it might look like if we might not play Champions League football. And for a club as Manchester City and a manager like Pep Guardiola, not playing Champions League football, it is a no. Like, it's not negotiable, right? And if you look at them at that time, you see, Rodri was injured, and even Pep Guardiola said something that, come, we'll see. The problem you are seeing us having, like in an interview, he said the problem that you are seeing right now is because of one thing. It's because Rodri is not here. Once Rodri comes back now, you will see our team will be balanced. But there was a problem, because the more they were waiting for Rodri, the more it was looking like if Rodri is not going to come back anytime soon. And Manchester City they lost patience, and they needed to make something happen instantly. And what happened was that they went to the market and got Nico Gonzalez as a midfield backup to help come in and just fill in that Rodri void. And not only buying that guy, they also got Marmoush. And you now ask yourself, why did they get Marmoush? Chooks, it's not Chebe, you said it's just the midfield now. It's just midfield. Pep Guardiola says it's midfield that is worrying them. Now let me explain to you why they got Marmoush. The reason why they got Marmoush was that, you see, that transfer window, what happened was that they sold Julian Alvarez to Atletico Madrid, and they did not get a replacement for Julian Alvarez. So now Manchester City now feel that, come on, let not be like if we are punishing ourselves for no reason, because this one that would not get a replacement for Julian Alvarez, it means that we will not fully 100% rely on Haaland. And as of then, Haaland, they were some kind of injury. These guys, you are injured. Haaland was not 100% fit. They were having some injury scares on Haaland. So no, we cannot continue this season. Yes, we made a mistake earlier on without signing a replacement for Julian Alvarez. But now let us correct it. And if you look at Marmoush, I think Marmoush was banging goals in Frankfurt. Had over 20 goals for half of that season. Only half of that season in Frankfurt. So okay, you know what? Marmoush should be the best replacement for Julian Alvarez. So they got Marmoush. And honestly speaking, it went so well. But now, I know you now say, Chooks, you have just said it now. You said that it went so well. So now, why are they not selling them? It is simple. They are selling them because their signing is what they call a panic buy. That is what Marmoush and Nico's Gonzalo's signing was. It was a panic buy because Manchester City panicked that Omo, we might lose our reputation of finishing out of Champions League, which they were not ready to do. Maresca has looked at this guy that Omo, these guys, you don't really fit into my plan, right? And why you saw Manchester City were not hesitant to like say, okay, no, no, keep them, is because they know in their heart that these signings were just like panic buys to like come in, solve the situation, solve the problem or the crisis we're facing that at that time. And secondly, if you now look at that midfield, they have already signed Anderson, they have signed Boadi, and there's even a chance that Enzo Fernandez is even coming from Chelsea to Manchester City. So are you seeing it that Manchester City is selling Nico Gonzalez to Newcastle? He should even be happy because as he's going to Newcastle right now, he's going there to like be a starter, not a bench player. Because if he stays at Manchester City, he might not start up to like 5 games in all competition for Manchester City. But they at Newcastle now, Newcastle have sold Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal. So which means that the midfield spot is opened. It's just for him to enter and become a starter, become Newcastle's main man. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win for both parties.